I hope. Oh well. Hi guys. Hopefully yours are having a great Tuesday so far. Here's the start of the stream week. Uh, Here, as stream title says, gonna be plying up some of the acrylic yarn, which I've already started, so basically just me continuing that because it is one full bobbin. Well, not full, but certainly a good chunk of the bobbin got used up for spinning the singles, and we're gonna apply it on another one. Words are great. Also, I just had coffee, so I should not be this tongue-tied, but here we go. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry for canceling Saturday's stream last minute. I was not in the best mood. More like I wanted to break glass and throw somebody through a window, but can't do that, so I was like, you know what? Let me not stream. Probably the wisest idea not to, so I just, chilled out, did some stuff, and I was like, okay, this is better. I thought I might jump on Sunday, but with Loomworks having his birthday stream on Sunday, I was like, nah, let me just wait till, usual day of the week. Which, speaking of scheduled stuff and things, there's just going to be a slight change in the schedule. Just once again, canceling this Saturday stream, but nothing's wrong. Just gonna probably have to cancel Saturday stream just to let you guys know. I might see about doing, I don't know, Thursday stream, but I'd again rather not have to do 4 days of streaming in a row. So more than likely I might not, unless I jump on with some words on stream maybe, because that's always fun. Or some Stardew or something casual like that, which that wouldn't be a bad idea, but yeah, we will see. No guarantees. And also, I should have cleaned these glasses before I got on. I was in the midst of running around making sure I actually ate something before I had my coffee. I'm sometimes very bad at having food before I have my coffee. It's usually better for me to have it on a non-empty stomach, so that is the thing. So I guess I'll have to clean these during the break then. But yes, on to the spinning, because we don't have that much in the way of announcements other than what I just said. So here we are with some plying. Also, this thing seems to have a limited capacity for, zooming in. Because I was fiddling with this earlier to see if I could get it to zoom in some more, and after I zoomed in a certain amount, the thing was like, nah, we're not gonna zoom in anymore. And I was like, excuse me now? If this makeshift table had more space, that would be fine. I would just position it a little bit over here, but if I moved it that way, it would be less in the light and a lot more difficult to see. So yeah, I am kind of limited to how much I move this. Alright. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's better. A little less. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so let's get on with the plying, which, as you can see, I've done a bit of plying so far. I was doing a bit of this on Saturday and some of this on Sunday as well. Didn't do terribly much on Monday. Actually, no, I didn't do any on Monday. I was, but then I changed my mind. I was like, no, I'll just do other things, which I did sketch in my sketchbook, which is always a yay when I managed to do that. Alright. Also, I could have done a chain ply ball, but I don't have anything to wrap it around, so that's a problem. Alright. Is this on? Alright, this is good. This is on the twist it's supposed to be on. And we need that a wee bit faster, thank you. Oh, how the A little bit of this is wrapped where it's not supposed to be. How about we try that again? I get too much twist in this and it makes it really annoying to get it to come off where it's supposed to. And despite me going through the yarn and checking places, I have had some breaks, but I'm not shocked because once again my consistency was a bit dodgy in places, so it was like really thin here and there. And it's not terrible, just not up to what I would personally like. Which, considering this is pretty much for myself, it's not the worst thing in the world. Something I want to keep an eye on. Yeah, nothing too obnoxious. What? Okay, why? Oh, because I didn't have it on there when it was. Alright, cool. He's cool. Alright, and that's that one. Okay, yeah, that's probably not. Alright, fine. I have to say, this has been making some relatively interesting color combinations so far. It's been fun. I think right now you see a bit of green with purple going on here. Come on. There we are. But yeah, I really should do a chain ply ball and like call it a day sometime. Oops. Good thing I didn't put this in here yet. How about you go upwards? Don't do that. That'd be great. Okay, thanks. And I'm apparently already dropping frames. That's fun. Do, 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 do. Alright. Also, I hope I'm able to stuff all of this plied yarn onto here. Which it is my aim to finish plying this by the end of the week. We will see if that actually ends up being the case, but I have no clue. I don't know. Wait. Okay, so... Come on. Okay. Okay, I was about to be like, that better not have broken. I'm not in the mood for that shit. Also, apparently, internal swear word filter is very much not in. Alright, how about I actually get this back? I should have tried to hook my finger into this beforehand. Come on. There we go. Okay. A little bit more twist. Come on. How do I do that? Also, sure there's nothing. Alright, cool. Come on. Alright. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure this yarn does its thing. I don't want it to catch itself in the wrong place. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday so far. As you can see, okay. Hello. Thank you for coming all the way over here and welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. As you can see, I am here chain plying some yarn. Which specifically, this is acrylic I spun and I am in the midst of chain plying. No worries. I appreciate the follow and totally feel free to lurk away. That tends to be a thing that happens. I tend to hang out in the midst of a good chunk of people's work days, so I'm not a stranger to that sort of thing. Thank you. This is always the interesting part of the process. Well, one of the interesting parts of the spinning process. Which you can ply other ways, but I tend to prefer chain plying. I do not spin thin enough, consistently enough, in order to do like a 4-ply. Not yet, anyway. Although I do want to spin thicker yarns as well, like, you know, DK also. Oh, okay, we're fine. I was worried that was not layered together properly. And a little bit more twist. Do you happen to do any fiber arts? Which, if you do not have time to answer the questions, that is totally cool. Just curious. Ah, nice. Crochet was actually the first thing I learned. I knit way more than I crochet. I still do crochet though. Yeah, cotton's actually really nice for summer clothes. Wool is too, because both are kind of breathable. I know wool tends to be more winter focused, but wool is moisture wicking, which obviously I'm gonna get sweaty in the summer. So if you make some short sleeve or tank tops, some wool yarn, that would also be pretty useful, in my opinion. That also sounds very, very cool. I keep meaning to make like summer clothes or something. Which this is probably gonna be a shirt of some kind once it's done. I have another braid of this actually, but I don't think I'll spin it. I've become a yeah. That is why people say yarn getting is one hobby and using said yarn is another. This just like multiplies and you're just like, how did that happen? It's a rabbit hole. But not a terrible one. Also, let's get a little bit of that back in there so we can get a bit more. Just wanted a bit of that in the thing. Okay, fine. Okay, once you start doing other crafts, it just goes from there. Oops. Why don't do it? Because, I think, yeah, since you probably saw my thing in One Love's Discord, you probably know I like to do a variety of things. Which means all the supplies. Not a ton of space. Also, I think I'll need to move this hook pretty soon. Introductions are not my thing by a long shot, but yeah. I basically like having a variety of choices when I do crafts, so if I don't want to do one thing, I could always do another. I never run out of options. Even though there are more things to try, I'm like trying not to get into too many things. I think I have enough now. I think I have enough. Although I imagine some people argue there is never enough crafts one can have. Come on, come on. And let's get on here. First I can go make sure this is straight. Okay, we cool. I try to get these as long as possible because where the chain starts into the next one is basically going to be a weak point in the yarn. So you usually want these as long as you can possibly get them. Which, given on spatial constraints, obviously, but sometimes can be an issue. And also, you know, obviously you have to make sure if you're spinning thinner yarn, you don't break it. So that is a thing. And as I said before, there are a bit thinner points in this. So I try to make sure I am gentle as I can get. If I tug too hard, obviously the yarn will snap. No matter how much twist I put in there. Okay. Actually, let's go from there. That's scary. Come on. And all right, there we go. And yeah, I think I should have moved it already. Yeah, just a wee bit. Not terribly much. Alright. Another chain. Do-do-do-do-do. Carefully. Come on. There. And do-do-do. And I'm hoping between this and the other one I eventually will spin and ply that I have enough for a shirt. I don't know if it'll be a knit shirt or crochet shirt. If it's a knit shirt, it'll go a bit slower, but it's gonna use less yarn because of the nature of the craft. I've made a bunch of stuff. Like that bag, I still need to sew the shoulder strap on. Oh, also, it is how many days? 11 more days until the start of TDF. So, if anybody wants to join the Twitch Teams TDF Discord, really feel free to ask me if you all would like a link. There's a link in the Discord. I'm not sure if it's expired yet. But if anybody who does not know what TDF is once a year, usually. Although last year it happened twice in a year. Plague stuff and things. Involving various goals to spin Floof. Which I'll be doing again this year, and I'm also helping moderate the Discord in question, which they're keeping as a Discord only, given Ravelry's lack of, how do I put this? Lack of accommodation, there we go, to those incapable of using their website. So, yeah. So just to make it easier on everybody, the Twitch team is using the Discord. Although, if you can use Ravelry and happen to still do so, you can certainly go check out other teams. I'm pretty sure the Eel Wheel has a team. Daedalus, I'm pretty sure, has a team on there, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there are certainly other teams that you can join and do the thing with. Which for Tour de Fleece, typically the goals are, you don't have to do all of these. You can choose to do 1, 2, 3, all of them, or none of them, and just cheerlead and just be like, hey, I'm spinning, but not officially doing all the stuff and the things because, you know, life. Come on. Which those goals in question are typically to spin every day, spin on a spindle, which does not matter what kind of spindle, as long as it's a spindle. So, you know, bottom whirl, like a Turkish spindle, a top whirl, a Russian spindle, whatever the case may be. As long as it's a spindle, you can spin on it. Spin to reaching a goal. So if you set yourself a personal goal, like finishing, spinning and flying something, or, you know, what's the case? Or just trying to spin a whole braid during the next 2 or 3 weeks, which, if you're fast at spinning, I imagine you can. Also depends on, like, you know, the thickness you plan to spin it as. So, like, you know, thinner spins, like something like this, which is about fingering weight. You know, sock yarn weight, which this is not going to be for socks because this is acrylic yarn. But yeah, there's spin every day, spin to meet your goals, sweater spin, which for a sweater spin, it is put as 500 grams, if I'm not mistaken. So managing to spin 500 grams throughout the tour. And basically, the team captains will basically decide who gets prizes and stuff for those various things, which I personally got a prize last year, which I do appreciate given last year was a bit crazy when my wheel decided, which not this wheel. I have the nano version of this wheel, the 1.0, and like things decided it hates me, so Jeff stopped working and basically had to go get a new motor and a circuit board, which was kindly provided to me by the creator of the eel wheel, Maurice. Which I have spindles for, thankfully, I didn't have to stop spinning, but I like to keep my goals casual. But again, you don't have to set any goals and you could just cheerlead and spin as you would like. But in order to, qualify for any sort of prizes, you have to make sure to follow the instructions in question in the Discord. And if you have any questions, there's a question section as well. One of the captains or one of my fellow moderators would happily answer your questions if need be. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Let's see, I believe this year is June 26th to about July 18th, if I am not mistaken. Let me check, because I have it right here in front of my face. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, June 26th to July 18th. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I was giving everybody the days correctly. Cool. Alright. Another Plying. Yeah, honestly, this is way more casual than Sock Madness. So this is more about having fun and doing the thing. I mean, you can be competitive if you want, but certainly this is more casual and chill of a competition. I mean, yes, it's nice to win things. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on. Okay. Uh, oh, great, because I clicked on that. Now I can't see that. There we go. That's better. Even though this is not going to move, I like seeing where everything is in, comparison to the camera. So, I like to have Discord, OBS open and visible to me. But yeah, this is thankfully one of the times I don't have to worry about things moving terribly much, which is nice. And oh, also with this braid, I put tiny bits of the Lion brand homespun that I had spun into yarn before, which I still need to ply that too. So that's gonna be a whole thing as well, which I'd already started plying on my Turkish spindle, but I need to finish plying that, which is kind of why I want to get this done, so I can finish plying that stuff, hopefully soon enough. So I want to make sure I have this pretty much free and clear by the 26th. Or at least by the time I'm streaming on the 26th. I want to at least officially get the spin part started when I stream on that day, which the 26th is a Saturday for anybody curious. Also, I think the 18th is also a Saturday as well. Oh yeah, 12th is a Monday and 19th is a Monday. No, Sunday. 18th is a Sunday. Oh, yep, and there we go. There's a break. That was stupid sin, so I am not shocked. I was waiting for that to happen. I remember there were parts of this that I had spun pretty thinly, but I figured it was gonna bite me in the ass later. And I was not wrong. Which I kind of just knot it like that, which I will cut it later. I'm wrapping this around to make a hank, which is going to be quite fun when I do that on the Nitty Naughty to make it into a hank form. I'll just leave that there. I don't want to risk pulling that even harder and causing more breakage. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Oh, I didn't even say. No. Do. No frame dropping. Knock that off. Okay, not terrible. Because that's pretty much, if not mostly, it stopped happening. Now it seems to be happening. Still not quite sure what's going on that front. But yeah, it should not impact the viewing process terribly much, if at all. Which, just to note, in regards to this yarn, given it's acrylic, obviously we're not gonna, wet block this like we would. Not wet block, words. That's for, like, finished stuff. What I mean is, basically, not gonna set the twist like you would, say, with wool yarn, like, give it a short bath and some wool soap, or, really mild soap. In case you don't have, like, wool wash. That's a good alternative. Mild soap or shampoo. and just let it dry. Yeah, I probably won't need to set the twist on this. So basically, once I'm applying, it'd pretty much be done, but I'm gonna let it hang out on the wheel for like a day or two before I take it off of here to allow it to, you know, stay how it is. There we go. Okay, just making sure that's how it's supposed to be. And yeah. Oh no, I can move the hook just a wee bit. Also, I apparently missed some calls. Oops. I usually have my watch hanging out here on my left hand on Do Not Disturb when I stream. I don't want to flash, like, you know, someone's number on stream accidentally. Because that would not be cool. Okay, hello. Can you not? Oop. Oh, come on. There we go. So, how is June almost over? Literally, that means this year is literally almost half over as we speak. Like, in 16 more days. No, 15. Because June has 30 days. So, 15 more days. This month is over, and that also means 2021 is already halfway done, which is probably both a good and a bad thing. Given the crazy that continues to be in existence in various forms. Although I kind of feel like it was probably always there, just more hidden underneath the surface in regards to some things and people. Or basically it was just being ignored. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. And do. Alright, and here we go. Come on. If this table were a bit higher, I honestly would just like get up and do this, like stretch this thing all the way to the door of my room. So basically I'd be able to have much longer chains. Unfortunately, this thing is not that high to do that. So alas, I cannot. Are you able? That requires money. Also, yeah, well, technically I could down here, but this is not where I live usually, so it would make no sense to get that sort of thing. Although in general, probably a standing desk would be a good idea in the future, but no, probably not gonna happen. Nope. Come on. Yeah, there's like a little bit right in there. That way. Where it's supposed to be. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Do, 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 do. So this is my first time playing with this wheel here, and so far it's not been bad at all for me, personally. I don't have the tension terribly high, but I think once I get more weight on here, like more of the plied yarn on here, I'm probably gonna need to up the tension just a small amount, and probably that will mean I'll need to make this a little bit faster. Not terribly much, but certainly just a tiny bit faster. To accommodate for the up tension. Good enough. Come on. There. Do 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 do. You would not know that this isn't my usual place of having a setup. And there we go. Alright. Come on. Yeah, I could do that for a bit for the second hour. I might, turn off the face camera and then just stand up for that hour. Or at least part way through it, maybe. Oops. No. That is a lot. Maybe not. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's what that is. Alright. Okay, ow. My shoulder. Jane! Hello. How goes? I'm here with the yarn plying, trying to make sure that aligned as I can get it on before I start plying this chain here. Not bad. No one has pissed me off today, so I'd say it's improvement. Also, this is actually playing pretty well for me so far. I have not had any issues in plying with this so far. The wheel, I mean. Or the fiber. Well, other than the usual, because it's too thin, it breaks a little bit here and there, but other than that, nothing terrible. And I think, yeah, I might need to move the hook again. Oh, also, probably not gonna stream on Saturday of this week again. Nothing bad, just not gonna stream that day. I might see if I can do like a casual Thursday stream of like, you know, either Stardew or Words on Stream, something of that ilk. Also, okay, I was like, why is that not going? That would help if the yarn wasn't wrapped around the hook. That would certainly help matters. Oh, okay. Yeah, that goes. So I'll do that then. Yeah, I'm probably after this bit gonna go on break since it's been about an hour or so. I could stand to get up and stretch and also, you know, have some water and also put the cup that has my coffee in it, which is hanging out over there, in the sink. It's been hanging out since we started because I finished that cup of coffee. Which is why I'm at times babbling a mile a minute. So that's a thing. Come on. Also, I'm gonna have to start getting rid of some of these boxes I've amassed since I've been down here from Amazon. But I mostly kept the packaging just in case I need to return a thing or two. I'm sure it's one thing I might need to return, but I'm hoping I can wait till I get back home. I should be able to. I'm pretty sure the return window should not be up yet. I definitely should double check that. But I'm quite certain the return window for that should not have closed already. And a wee bit more. But yeah, you can see how this is playing so far. Usual chain ply. so let me get this around here so I can hold this. Alright, so you're gonna hang out here, and I'm gonna go take myself my first break. Yeah, it's a little bit past the hour mark, so definitely a good time as any to take a break. I'll be back in the usual 5 to 10 minutes. So definitely, if you want to get up and stretch, coffee, or whatever the case may be, totally feel free to. Also, that is the wrong screen. I'll be right back. And totally feel free to play the Flingo game that yeah, I was back. Oh well. I figured it'd make more sense to turn it off rather than just have it on and basically staring at the chair. Which I have socks on, so there will not be any feet on Twitch. Door here. Alright, let's turn this on. Oops. Come on, please don't do that. Hold on, yeah. More twists, it's gonna get a lot more difficult to unknot that. Damn it. Please. That didn't take long for me to create trouble. Why? Oh, there we go. Yay, mostly. Need that not be a knot, please. Is? Or is it just stay like that? Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh, I did not get to clean off my glasses. Okay, it might be better if I move this foot pedal out to here without having to shove myself in and out of frame. That would be smart. So I'm gonna fit around with this. It was bright earlier, so I had to turn the gain down, but it's getting a wee bit dark. I think there might be rain happening sometime today, which, if it rains hard enough, power could go out. That does happen during stream, but hopefully that should not be the case. Usually, depending on, how long the storm hangs out here, worse could be that, TV goes out. I don't mind as much, but, obviously you don't want anything going out in the storm. Trying to that so hard that original bit of gets tugged out of the wheel. I'm officially at the door. I have no idea. It's probably or so between where that thing rests and the door. I did do another chain, like 2 chains. Yeah, might be longer than this. Do. Okay, good. I don't see any bunching at the beginning of this. So I should keep an eye on making sure to move the hook on this thing. I'd mentioned that before and then completely forgot. I nearly tangled this. Do. Also, Jane, if you happen to still be around, I've not lurked. What have you been up to today so far? Although, it's not been like that many hours since you've been awake, I imagine. Given you're an hour behind me. Okay. Oh, come on. Just checking. Alright. Had a boo. I'm sorry. Headaches suck. Also, yeah, it's getting darker. That means definitely we're likely having some rain. I remember there being a 60% chance of rain today. So that makes sense. So definitely, if I suddenly disappear, the power might, have gone out. To let you guys know. Hopefully that doesn't end up being the case, but that be a reality down here. Come on. No. Also, the unfortunate part of being short, not having a long arm span. If I were taller, be able to stretch this out a lot farther. One time. Oh well. Such is life. Also, I'm gonna probably turn up the gain just a bit more while I let this spin. Because it looks really goddamn dark in here. Properties. Alright, so gain is all the way up here, my dudes. So I might actually have to resort to using some lighting, so yeah, probably have to resort to using some lighting. It's been a while since I've had to do this, so that's interesting. I've not really been on here when it's like dark enough that it starts raining by the looks of it. So oh wait, how did you get all the way down here? I didn't move the hook that far. The hell? Oh, that managed to go down there. Whoa. Definitely be a little bit farther up than that. Thank you very much. There. Let me restart this chain and then I am gonna go grab the light so you guys can actually see colors on this thing. Yep, it sounds like it's gonna rain. Presuming that is thunder, which I am pretty sure that was thunder I just heard. Great. Right, and there we go. Light. At least I have a place to stand that. Oops. Come on. Yep, that is indeed thunder. I thought I was mistaken and it's some idiot doing fireworks or something, but no, that sounds like thunder. Do, do, do. Alright. Anything fun or interesting, or, you know, the usual, it's the build time of the month kind of mail? Also, I had to employ my light here. Boring stuff. Okay. Looks like it's about to be because I hear thunder in the distance, so more than likely there is gonna be a storm coming up here soon enough. I literally have the gain all the way up, and it was like, nope, this is still not working, so time to employ the light, which is a good thing I charged this thing the other day. I hadn't really had to use it since I've been down here. Unless, like, I'm sketching or something in the middle of the night. That's about it, really. Which I was saying before, like, just in case, I suddenly disappear because it's raining hard enough to knock out the power, because that is a thing that happens. Just beware, that might be what happens. But hopefully the only thing it really knocks out is the TV. Yeah, considering this is the hot season, this is also the rainy season. So, yeah. Not at all surprised that it's starting to be a bit more regular. Most of the time it's been like the dry portion of the year down here, so not really terribly much rain. Alright, now it's good enough. Oh no, don't do that. Uh, do-do-do-do. I could arguably have this going a little bit faster, but I want to control how much twist I have in this thing. I don't want to over twist it terribly much. A little bit of over twist is fine. A lot of over twist is not, in my opinion. Especially given the whole, this is not like, I'm gonna be soaking this and thwacking it and such. If this were, wool. I need to switch that on. I'll start applying that. Okay, that seems to be fine. Probably gonna need to move the hook again a wee bit. Do. Alright. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Come on. Oh. Just make this a little bit and chain again. Come on. So I'm basically hoping to have this applied by the end of the week, so by Saturday. I'm hoping, maybe, possibly, no clue, but I'll do a bit of this single day of this week. I am hoping I should be able to. Tomorrow's still going to be art stuff and things, more than likely. And if I do manage to pop on Thursday, it's probably going to be something casual. And yeah, I actually have to be because. Also, hold on. Let me turn this all the way up then. Is that better? Although I'm standing much closer now. But yeah, I'm basically moving to and from the mic. I'm basically A, standing for a bit, and B, basically pulling this chain, so like from here to the door of my room. So I'm moving a lot farther away than what I normally be between, my face and the microphone. Yeah, there will be points that I'm probably out of range and I sound very far away for that reason. Alright. And again. Okay. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's about where we'll need to make another chain. Damn it. There we go. Do 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 do. There. And more rumbling. Sounds great. Also, anybody interested about the Nitpick / Week or Say sale, that has officially started as of yesterday. Which is interesting that they started the sale on Flag Day, but this week is basically bear yarn, so this is definitely more for anybody who likes to buy yarn. It is 25% off. Which I do have an affiliate link. Also, November has an affiliate link or two. I believe Jenny has the Nitpicks one. Also, Sarah Dawn's Design, who hangs out here sometimes, also has that link. So definitely, if you happen to not use mine, you can totally use one of theirs. If any affiliate link you use, we get a wee bit back, which is very helpful to the stream and help supporting us. Yeah, I was gonna ask you that because I got it too. Which I had already gotten the email before, so I was not surprised that was the topic of the magazine in question. Do 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 do. Right, yeah. Move this hook again. Also, I probably have those magazines hanging out at home. I'm leaving the ones that I get while I'm down here. I only got them just because I had bought, yarn and got it delivered here. So they're like, hey, let's send magazines. But it's like, I only got it because I needed yarn. I forget there's a way to stop that, but it's fine. Not like they send magazines like on a monthly basis, so it's not as bad. Okay. It's a waste of, paper. Do. There we go. He got lunch. Do. You know, if this were a tiled floor and I had a rolly chair, this would probably work out a lot better, but I wouldn't have to stand, make longer chains like this. I feel like. Although, me standing is probably not a bad thing, so, eh. Do. And stop here. I think I should need to move this. No. Not yet. So this is, I really do love that this is basically like putting the colors together in ways that's like not really gonna repeat itself throughout the yarn, which is really fun and cool. Again, I'm kind of annoyed by consistency is not the best in this yarn, so that's my annoyance in regards to this. What to do? I mean, it's not terrible, but my consistency is like, could have been better. Not even, alrighty, enjoy your lark, enjoy your lunch, noms, and I'll have you on the, alrighty, I'm actually gonna take a break in like 8 more minutes. But yeah, enjoy your food, noms. And thank you for lurking. Much appreciated. Oh, yeah, definitely time for me to move this hook again. A little too high. Whoops. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect, but I very much don't want this to be too haphazardly uneven. I can fit the entirety of this side yarn onto here, which should definitely be the case. Also, I think that gouache from Arteza, which, by the way, I remember mentioning, but it's the student quality and not the artist quality, which that's pretty much what it is. Because they have both premium and expert, which expert is the quality that I have for their color pencils, which I don't think I'll be able to get the deal that I got for them again. They were on a lightning deal, and it's like given everything going on, I have a feeling I won't be able to get prices that good for quite some time, if ever. I've gotten them for like $18 right now. It's like $30 for that same set of 72. They have a 120 set. I don't know if I'll eventually get that, maybe, I don't know. I have no real need, although technically if I wanted to, I could get their watercolor pencils set in 120 and basically have all the same colors, like dry or wet, but allow for a bit more versatility. Although I don't need watercolor pencils, but it's just a thought I had. But yeah, also that is a tangent. I think that counts on our tangent counter. Which we do have one of those, which I forget to turn on. Which we're at 2 tangents. Let's see. Big tangent. Think. I know I spelled it. Yes, tangent. Alright. So, unless I need a space, maybe. Yeah, I think we had figured this out the other day. It's one of those things I should probably have written down. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, I needed the space. But yeah. Getting back to my point. Even though it is student quality, I have not had any like problems with Arteza stuff and things, so I am probably gonna get their 60 pack of gouache, which has both a whole bunch of colors in solid, and they have 12 metallics, which they have a 24 set of regular gouache and 12 metallic you can get separately, but it would make more sense to just get the 60 pack. You would get more colors, which I think they give more blues and greens, which amuses me. Yeah, it makes more sense because it's literally just about $5 more to get the 60. And if I had just gotten the smaller pack of 24 and then the 12 metallics separately. Alright, so probably another chain and then I'll probably take a second break. Although I'm probably a little less likely to need to be able to stretch, just because I've been standing this whole hour. Alright, and was right there. Okay, yeah. Move this just a smidge. Not be jamming that hard. Oh, Also, as you can see, we are certainly getting through a bit of these singles today. Me standing here and playing. Okay, it is getting brighter again, so I guess that storm just passed by without causing any interference, so getting brighter again. Also, it looks like this needs to go away. That needs to charge. Right. Oops. It also means I might need to fiddle with the gain once again. Yep, I regret. And I'm aware that is not proper English. Too bad. Alright, properties. Bigger. Alright, that should be fine enough for now. Let's not get that caught on there. That's gonna be a whole train wreck. All right, and up through. There we go. All right, and 2-second break time. So this can go around here and let this hang out right here. And I will be back again post second break. I might sit back down again. And come back and continue plying this yarn, which we're already at the front of the bobbin again, so actually making great pace right now, so yay. I'll be back in the usual 5 to 10 minutes to continue plying more yarn, and looks like the storm has passed by without any incident, so more than likely we should be fine for the rest of the stream. So that is cool. be back soon, and definitely if you want to go and take a break, this is certainly a good time to do it. Get up and stretch. You know, blood clots are a thing, and they suck, so yeah. So the face cam is back on, as you can see. Hi again. And gonna be continuing to ply more yarn and apparently click on things to go right out of the damn dashboard, because that's helpful. Okay, there we go. At least I didn't lose chat. Cool. Alright. So back at it with this. Let me make sure I have no tangles. We'll get on to this here. Which I know this is probably not the most exciting thing, but hopefully at least visually fun. Gonna move up a little bit more. Alright. Hold on, let me close my door. Give me a second. Back again. Sorry about that. I should have just straight closed it before. Oh well. Come on. So, I think I mentioned this before, but when I get back, which I am hoping soon enough, I'll be opening the shop again, so, and hopefully updating stuff and things. If I have the time, I'm hoping I do. I'm probably gonna have some stuff on sale here and there. I was hoping to be back sooner. Obviously, that did not end up being the case, so yeah. Just a little bit. Come on. Just knocking on the back. A little bit higher. There we go. Made it as high up as I can get it. Alright, there we go. Nope. Oops. How about I not do that? Great. No. Hello, hello. Doing alright. I was worried a stream might get cut off by a passing storm, but thankfully that turned out not to be the case. I am just here chilling, plying some yarn. Also, just a heads up, I'm probably not going to be here on Saturday on stream. I might pop up and do like a casual Thursday stream of like maybe words on stream or, you know, Stardew, one of the two maybe. Or Hoyle puzzle games. That's also an option. But yeah, here chain plying some yarn, which we've gotten through a good chunk of this on this bobbin here today so far. Which the last hour I basically was standing like literally pulling chains as far as I can get them towards the door of the room, which certainly helped progress-wise. Also, I'm gonna have to start breaking up the boxes I've accrued. During my stay down here, so I have a couple of Amazon boxes I need to start breaking down. Although obviously I'm gonna keep the one that I have for the camera here until, you know, Saturday. Also, why is that happening? Come on. Come on. Why are we like this? Doesn't look like it. We're hoping to be leaving. Actually, finally. I presume. Which is why I'm breaking down the boxes. I don't want to leave them down here, obviously. Because that would be a bug trap. Plus, it makes sense. Plus, also, I've only kept those just in case I need to return stuff, which I do need to return a thing, but that can wait till we get back home. I'll probably need an envelope for that. A bubble mailer. One of those two. Yeah, bubble mailer. Alright, do I need to... A little bit more and I'll need to move this hook again. But yeah, other than that, not terribly much going on today. I am working on next month's Patreon wallpaper, so that's a thing. Because Ko-fi hasn't rolled out their version of Patreon, so I'm like, let me at least start posting on the actual Patreon. And then go from there. For now. no real point in having it and not really using it. Also, don't do that. I don't need you doing that. Come on. The little things twisting on themselves, meaning this is not perfectly straight. Although I can probably fix that once I twist about here. Maybe. Oh, so how's lunch? Presuming you've actually managed to have your lunch by now, I'd hope. How about I straighten this out before I start plying here? There we go. Okay, and that goes there. Alright, we should be cool. Just wanted to make sure that was alright. We're continued plying on this bit here. Come on, please ply a little bit. Actually, let me untwist just a hair. And let it through. Do 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 do. Come on. Also, I'm thinking about if, you know, there's possibly going to be a art stuff. To possibly wait until Prime Day, which is the 21st and the 22nd, to buy the art stuff I want to buy, which is just the gouache, really. Their 60 pack of gouache. Which I cannot wait to play around with. I'd rather buy their stuff than the stupid expensive stuff and be terrified to use it. When, 21st and the 22nd, according to the emails I keep getting. Literally got two where it's like, it's almost Prime Day. I'm like, great. Yeah, it's earlier. Normally it's in July. I wonder why they're rolling it back to June this year. Which I don't have a ton of things I need. Although, honestly, if I'd waited, it would be hilarious if the mic was a little bit less, although honestly, the price I got it at wasn't bad either. Which I was talking about the color pencils. Remember the ones I got in that lightning deal 2 years ago now, apparently? I was literally like, I am probably not going to get it at that good of a price ever again. Just because, given all the stuff and things that have happened, I feel like prices won't be as affordable anytime soon, let alone in the next decade or so. I'm willing to bet. With a little, yeah. Which I was also pondering maybe possibly getting their, not now, but eventually maybe getting their 120 set of watercolor pencils, just because. I remember I wanted the regular 120, but the watercolor ones I could technically use wet or dry, so it'd technically be like I'd gotten the regular set and be able to watercolor with them too. I don't need it though, given, you know, the ones that Freckle Fiberworks gave me still work very, very well, and I love them. So I don't need them. It's an eventual I want them sort of thing. Maybe next year. Also, why are we dropping frames, computer? Please stop. I've been dropping frames a wee bit today. Not terribly, like I've had worse, but been a bit of frame dropping going on. That had like come down to almost nothing these past couple of weeks. And now it's starting up again. Which I'm wondering if it's because of the storm going on, which had passed through here. I imagine that may have gone like south, eventually. So that possibly could be it, considering I'm going off of the tower in Miami, because that's closer rather than the one in New York. Which I have to make sure I turn it back to the New York one before, you know, next week. Well, before next week, I have to make sure I turn it back to that one. Or else I'll end up being stupid delayed. Come on. Also, just a general thing, if I were to spin you some acrylic yarn... wow, I phrased that completely wrong with how I meant it. If I'd spun some acrylic yarn, would you be opposed me sending it to you? Specifically to your, you know, P.O. box, obviously. But yeah. Not now, but like in the future, because this is already claimed for a shirt. This and the next braid. Depending on how much gets used up. I don't know. But yeah, I have this in like neutrally browns and like gray and white from Gab. But I figured since, you know, you can't do the wool stuff, hand spun acrylic would also be a cool option too. Yeah, I have a pound of acrylic to spin. Plus all the other wool stuff that I have hanging out. Okay, yay! I still have to send the blue one to Mr. Fartbrains. I have to finish plying that when I get back, so I'm hoping to have this plied by the end of the week, finish plying, and then basically get back and see if I could finish plying the one I need to send to him. Which, given it's acrylic, I won't have to set the twists more than likely. Because, you know, it's plastic, it's just gonna hold its shape after a while. Yeah, let's get that. Come on. Come on. little bit. This is gonna be ridiculous as a t-shirt, but hopefully it should be a fun kind of ridiculous. Fun. Come on. Yeah, it's a little bit much. Let's wind a little bit back on this bobbin. That was a bunch on here. And okay, that's like squishing on there. Hold on. Let me make sure. I see little nubs like on themselves like that I apparently missed. So I'm gonna fix that. It's not gonna affect anything, but I'd rather deal with that now. Okay. Yeah. That was just probably me mostly not paying attention, although, whoops. Alright, and just gently get this back onto the bobbin here. Also, I'm very curious how this is gonna look in Hank form. It's gonna be ridiculous. Also, that seems to be my word of the day right now. Ridiculous. Alright, now moving forward. Okay. Yeah, that's about where. Okay, cool. Also, it got so dark in here, I literally had to turn on the light, the little light thing that I have with me, just in case. Like, that is the first time I've had to do that on stream the entire time I've been down here. Yeah. Yeah, it was earlier. Like during the last hour, it got really dark. There was thunder in the distance, so I really thought it was literally going to start raining right here and then. But it just passed by us, so yeah, I think it was just on its way elsewhere. It's not now, but it was earlier. Is that just because of like where you are and stuff, or is it just like, you know, the weather's like, nah, you don't need any water, it's fine. Which that can be very annoying. It's just like, but I just need some rain. Can you please just, you know, send us just a smidge of rain, maybe, possibly? Yeah, but not recently. Yeah, just be a change in the weather pattern. As long as the trees get a little. Yeah. Basically been a good chunk of when we've been down here, because it's literally getting into the, you know, the rainy months of the year for here. But before it was like not really as raining. You know, March, April, and May pretty much are drier months, I feel like, for down here. Yeah, I figured, in case it doesn't rain, you guys water it, but free watering is always appreciated by the weather. Oh, I pressed the pedal right there. And okay. There we go. Come on. I kind of wish I remained standing so I'd be able to make longer chains. But, nah. But yeah, it's times like these I wish I was like a wee bit taller. Then I'd be able to have my arm up a bit higher and make longer chains. Come on. Oh. And let's check. That's bunching up down here. And getting hair off the top of the closet. Maybe. I am not sure. The only thing is that given some of this has a few weak points, I don't want it to tug on the weak points in the yarn and break the yarn. I've already had to break once, which I fixed it, but that is a thing. So let's make, okay, yeah, it's twisting correctly. I want to make sure I wasn't twisting the wrong way. Would not be good. Do. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Oh, so I might do this thing where, having a blanket or something on top of here instead of having the shiny surface when I get back home. But we have enough blankets back home, so it's probably a good idea. Well, the other thing is not as shiny as this, but still, not a terrible idea. There. Yeah, if this were a bit thicker, like say thick enough for PK weight yarn, I would probably consider that. That isn't a bad idea. Although honestly, if I thought about it, I could just make a makeshift lazy cape with one of these various boxes that I have surrounding me. Well, not surrounding, but certainly nearby. Because literally, the box for the mic was like a Russian nesting doll. Because literally, it was a box within a box within the Amazon box. Like, I was like, that seems a bit excessive. I mean, yes, it was safe, but that feels a little bit excessive to me. Ooh, doo, doo. Oh, come on. All right. Oops. Okay, we're cool. There we go. Do, 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 do. Almost. Well, actually, no. A little bit higher. Ah, when did that happen? The hell? No. God damn it. Alright. Let's deal with that. Okay, not quite there yet. I have to move back a wee bit more. How did I not notice that? That's great. Why? There we go. How did that happen? That was not bunching up when I looked at it. Damn it. Alright, let's move that back just a smidge. Yeah, it's just gonna be weird and bunched up there. Damn it. Oh. Alright, it's fixed enough as much as I can get it. Oh well. And alright. No. Oof. Thought it broke for a second. And that is a thin spot I see right there. I'm gonna have to, yeah, right there. Do. What are your plans for the rest of the day, girl November? I presume working on orders. I'm actually, I'm surprised. Also, no. Do that. Do punch up on yourself, please. Come on. Don't do that. It's been, yeah, I've noticed not as much traffic going on at my shop. Like, even though it's been on break, vacation the entire time, like last month I got a bit of traffic, like almost normal amount of traffic. No, I'm not there. Which I was quite surprised at. Oh, okay, there we go. It's fixed. I do hope it picks up a bit. Also, I'm honestly thinking of like altering what I have in there, like maybe just stick to stitch markers for that one. It's yeah, that is also possible considering, you know, everybody's like, whoa, we can go in public again. Like everything's totally fine, even though it's not. You know. I won't get on that soapbox right now. I know if I do, we will be here for a while, so I figure it's wise that I do not, even though I desperately want to. Ooh, okay, there we go. But yeah, everybody's probably like, ooh, it's time to go on vacation. Especially now that, you know, school's out. If not about to be out for pretty much everybody, I think at this point. So, yeah, it makes sense. There's not gonna be, you know, as many people everywhere. Had to get to, yeah, well, going outside is going out. I feel like. think graduating, yeah. I know down here it's definitely school's been over for like at least a few weeks now already, I think. Actually, no, for some it's like just over, but for some it usually ends in May down here. A little bit more? Yeah, a little bit more. And probably gonna be time for me to move this hook again, which I think I could do that one more time and then probably call it a day. At least on stream. Might do a little bit more later, maybe. If I feel like it. No. Don't do it. Yeah, about there. Ugh. If this were the small bobbin, I'd be able to like hold it in between my fingers, but given the larger size of this one, I cannot do that.
I cannot.
Okay, but I don't. Oh, that's starting to do that too. Alright, and over here. Oh, why are we doing that? No, you're not allowed. Thank you. The yarn was starting to bunch up on itself because I put a little bit too much here. A little bit more than I needed. Ooh. And I didn't pull that through, did I? No, I did not. Come on. There. And... Alright, yeah. About here. About here is cool. Alright, and I think... No, actually a little bit more. Yeah, just a smidge more, and then I will move this bobbin. I'm really hoping I should be able to get all of this plied yarn to fit on here. Which it is not that thick, so there's a good chance that should be able to work out here. Given this is the first thing I've plied on here, I'm going in kind of blind. But hopefully that should work out. We will see. Also, how are we halfway through this month? I don't understand. I was saying that earlier too. I am probably a lot. How are we halfway through the month already? I don't understand. Come on. And come on, and a little bit more twist. There. Alright, that's about good. Yeah, we can end it here. I might apply a little bit more later. I'm probably going to give myself a wee bit of a break, but we've definitely gotten a bit of a supply today, because I think we started, like, back here-ish. So the fact that we've gotten to the front and are about to come back means that a good chunk of this got plied. There's still a bit more to go. I have no idea what this is going to work up to yardage-wise, but should hopefully be a good amount. Thank you! I really am enjoying how this is playing up together. I figured the colors were just gonna, you know, clump together. I thought about doing a 2-ply. That would give me more yardage, but I was like, no, let me just do the usual chain ply and see how it goes. So far, I like it. Clean enough. I cleaned these during the break, so hopefully they're not that terrible. Where are they? There, I have a face again. So Akimba Special, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Also, thank you for that follow that happened like 3 days ago. Moon. I do appreciate it. I will be back again tomorrow, probably art stuff. Not sure what happens. Although I do have a couple of things I should work on, so yeah. Hopefully, yeah, more than likely, but they said like 60% chance of rain today, I'm pretty sure, so it should rain sometime today. Although, given the storm left, might not, who knows? But yeah, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Hopefully see you guys again soon. Bye! There we go.